This is our concert orchestra on stage, and we started with a tune called Tango Misterioso. This one gave us a chance to practice in 2 different minor keys and to kind of practice a little bit of that sassiness that's required for a tango. Our next tune is a tune called Arabian Dreams by Sunhee Gold, and this one also uses a minor scale, so get a little practice at that, but it uses a different kind of flavor minor scale, a harmonic minor scale, so we have to work on creating an extra big step between the 6th and 7th scale degree to make that harmonic minor happen. This is a soundscape of a serene sunrise, a bustling marketplace, and then galloping horses. This is the Arabian Dreams by Sunhee Gold. It's at this point that I'd like to recognize our concert orchestra members for their participation this year. Each of the members of our orchestras will receive backstage tonight a different award based on their year in school. So our freshman performers will receive a card that has 24 pins on them. Our sophomores receive that same card but just a 2024. And then our juniors are awarded the orchestra letter, which they can then put those pins on. And then our seniors will be recognized separately tonight, and they'll receive a plaque for their years of service to our orchestra. So I will call off each section and ask that those students stand and be recognized for being members of our concert orchestra this year. We will start with our bass players. We have Cadence Grayson and James Orchestra. Our cello section includes Mariah Crandall, Jacob Dusenberry, Gus Justin, Sarah Kim, Cameron Klinger, Aurora Morin, Charles Shaw, Hope Shunta, Olivia Swear, Elsie Torsen, and Michaela Yarmos. Our viola section includes Megan Avila, Yesenia Vogue Elizalde, Jada Kitchen, Hannah Miller, Ella Stewart, and Brady Wallace. And our violin section includes Grace Tasco, Coy Davis, Samari Garcia, Olivia Green, Carson Holman, Ada Huxama, Jalen Knight, Maddie Kramer, Damian Medina, Erilyn Rodarmo, Chris Sykes, Shane Thompson, Ella Trowbridge, Pierre Tyson, Ramon Veras Arias, and Ella Youngs. On stage, we had several members, 8 to be exact, who participated in District Soul and Ensemble, which happened February 3rd at Kent City High School. So at this moment, I'd like to recognize these students, and if they would stand, please, when I read their name. Megan Avila, Jacob Dusenberry, Chris Sykes, and Erilyn Rodarmo all performed solos at District Soul and Ensemble. And these students, Gus Justin, Charles Shaw, Mariah Crandall, Michaela Yaros, and Erilyn Rodarmo, performed trios at Soul and Ensemble. Congratulations. The Motor Shores Fiddlers are 49 members strong this year, and concert orchestra members are also a part of that group. If you are one of these 16 folks on the stage who are in fiddlers, would you please stand right now and be recognized? At this time, I'd like to welcome Mary Ivanov to the podium, who will introduce some scholarship awards given by MSOPA.
Thank you so much. Again, it's great to be able to come at this last concert of the year and celebrate all the good work that's been done this past year. Part of what we get to do as part of the Motor Shores Orchestra Parent Association is distribute scholarship money. And you might remember back in the fall when we introduced the Unfundraiser and said that how important that is. Part of those funds that we raise support summer scholarships. So we're grateful that we had so many students apply. We're grateful that we can distribute those scholarships to everyone who applied. And so I want to present those now, and I'll let you know what they applied for and how we're going to be able to support them. So first I want to, and I'll read all of them. If you would just come and stand this way, then we'll clap at the end, all right? First, for Erilyn Rodarmo, she's going to be attending Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp this summer, so we have a scholarship for her. Jacob Dusenberry is going to be taking private lessons over the summer. And then we have a number of you that are that requested scholarship funds for camp. So Madeline Kramer, Olivia Swear, and Aurora Moore. I want to say thank you for your support of those fundraising efforts. As parents, we know we support our kids to do that, so thank you for that. It really makes it wonderful for us to be able to gather those funds and then distribute them back and know that those lessons, those camps, are going to be ways that we support our kids to continue to grow as musicians. So, congratulations. Thank you.
The final selection for our concert orchestra this evening is Waltz No. 2 from Suite No. 1 for a variety orchestra by Dmitri Shostakovich. It's been arranged for string orchestra by Paul Lavender. Shostakovich wrote this work in 1955 for a film. And the variety in the title comes from the original orchestration, which it was not really intended for a traditional orchestra. It's intended for saxophone, guitar, drums, to make it like a band, to make it like a waltz band. And so this piece both provides technical challenges for us. You'll notice our cellists shifting way down on their fingerboard to get some of these notes. Also provides a rhythmic challenge for us to keep it going as a waltz. So we have here Shostakovich's Waltz No. 2. while we have our concert orchestra members depart the stage. So tonight is a special night for many reasons, one of which is we have a premiere work being played this evening by our own Jacob Shutala. He has written a work for string orchestra that we're going to play for you next. It's called Parting Waves, and I ask that he tells you just a little bit about it, because I think he can be a little bit more descriptive than I can about his piece.
Hello, my name is Jacob Shutala, and before I say anything else, I want to thank Mrs. Rose for giving me the opportunity to do this, because I've kind of always wanted to write a song for the orchestra, but I never had the means to do that before this year. And Mrs. Rose not only gave me the means to do that and showed me the tools for how to write a song, but she agreed to play whatever I wrote in the spring concert, this concert, without even knowing that I could write a song. So that's putting a lot of faith in me. So can you clap for her? I also want to give a little thank you to the orchestra, because you guys agreed to play and learn the song that I wrote and bear with it and give me suggestions, and you're all really supportive about it, so thank you guys, you're really cool. So the following piece is called Parting Waves, and I wrote it to commemorate the last 4 years of being a high school student, from our COVID-riddled freshman year to our busy and eventful senior year. I don't know, this has been a lot of ups and downs, fast and slow, and good and bad times. And life is often likened to a roller coaster, but in the spirit of being a Montessori sailor, I like to liken it to an ocean. Because there's calm and steady waters, or then there's rolling and crashing waves, or sometimes it's so turbulent you can't even tell if your boat is still afloat. So I tried to, and with debatable success, wrap all those feelings into the following song. so it speeds up and slows down sometimes for the fast and slow times. There's good and bad parts, happy and sad parts, beautiful and ugly parts, and of course, a lot of drama, because it's not a proper high school experience without a lot of drama. You can try to hide from it, but it'll find you. So, I composed the piece with two themes in mind. There's a theme near the beginning that's happier and bouncier, and it's supposed to represent like the good times, the fast times, the excitement of being in high school. And near the end, you'll hear a second theme, which is darker and more dramatic, and it's supposed to represent all the stuff, the crashing waves of stuff that life has piled on us in the last 4 years, starting with COVID, and then tests, and then AP tests, and then the SAT, and then the PSAT. Not in that order. I remember how school went, trust me. Anyways, at the end, I wrapped both themes together, over top of one another, to show that despite everything, we've still managed to remain afloat. And we made it! Like, seriously, we made it to the end. We're still here, woo! And the piece finishes out with a more mellow and almost solemn theme, to kind of encapsulate that feeling of how it might feel in the end to give our final parting waves to the people who we've shared our lives with for the last 4 years. So this is the song Parting Waves.
amazing. And the fact that you were able to do this for us is so, so cool. And you've definitely left your mark on this program, so we thank you for that.
We're going to do a little transition up here and have our seniors ready to perform for you. So if you are not part of the senior...
Okay, so before we play the senior song, I have a little thing to say. I don't have it memorized. I'm so sorry if you wanted it memorized. It's not going to happen. So, I would like to say a couple words about Mrs. DeRose. And I swear it won't be long, because we all know how long this concert can get, especially the senior parents. So, for the past 4 years, she's really inspired all of us to do our absolute best and has always believed in our playing abilities, even if we've had zero faith in our playing abilities. So, she's always pushing us to be our best versions of ourselves and making orchestra fun. From letting us stretch outside in the sun to making us birthday cupcakes, there is never a dull moment in orchestra. On behalf of all the seniors, we thank you for everything you have done to make orchestra an amazing experience and a one-of-a-kind thing.
Thank you all. Very kind. So we're not necessarily very kind. So each year, our senior string players have an opportunity to pick one number for the show. And this year, we have a compilation of several middle school and a couple high school memories. Bree and Anthony put this together at the end of last year as part of their third trimester project. So you're going to hear portions of a couple tunes: Deep Sea Fandango and Conquistador by Deborah Baker Monday, Voyagers We Undaunted, which was a commission that we did back their freshman year, by Richard Meyer. Another tune, Dragon Hunter by Richard Meyer. Again, Court by Doug Spada. Isma was arranged by Leanne Darling. And A Riverside Celebration by Brian Balmages. Take it away, seniors. invite our entire ensemble to the stage for our next number. First selection for our symphony orchestra this evening is Schubert Symphony Number 8 in B minor. This symphony has been given the subtitle Unfinished because there's only two full movements that exist. Usually a symphony has 4 movements, and so no one's really sure why this one only had 2. Some think that perhaps Schubert's failing health just caused him to push that music aside, and then it ended up in a drawer, actually ended up in an attic in Vienna. And no one discovered it until 30 years after his death. And so this piece, although not really known during Schubert's lifetime, has become one of the standard orchestra rap pieces since it was discovered in the 1860s. We're only able to do full orchestra works like this because of the cooperation of our band department. So thank you, Jason Boyden and Justin Sarnes, for providing the best wind players that can join us for things like this. So we're excited to perform for you Schubert's Unfinished Symphony, the first movement. We have a few more members joining us for this last number and for the awards portion of our concert for the Symphony Orchestra. So it's my honor to recognize all of our members by name here on the stage. We are going to start with our percussionists. These are the folks that hold us together from beginning to end. So I'd like to take a minute to recognize Abby Buchmann, DJ Fernley, Con Thompson, Yancy Zhang, and Ava Williams. If you please stand. They're standing already. We have many seniors in our orchestra winds and percussion today, and they're going to be recognized in just a moment. But those who are either freshmen, sophomores, or juniors in our brass section include Colin Patterson on trumpet. We have Aubrey Ballard, Darian Fernley, and Emma Whiteman playing horn for us. So if those folks would please stand and be recognized. Our woodwind players include on bassoon, Nadia Hildreth and Jocelyn Petrowski. Our clarinet players include Mariana Escobar, Carly Fischel, Amanda Leaney, and Kasia Massey. On oboe, Goldwyn Boyden and Bella Semgar, and our flautists Gracie Rowland and Kelly Lee. Our string players in the bass section, Cameron Creed, Evan Harper, and Eliza Mann. Wave to Eliza. Our cellists include Isabel Coleman, Hayden Fox, and Chassie Tisch. In the viola section, Javen Austin, DeKayla Bell, Elise Bradley, Maya Schulker, Lainey Schweer, Lila Torson, and Ava Williams. Allison Creed, Emma Herman, B. Hopper, Luca Ivanov, Tobias Judson, Olivia Kennert, Esther Kim, Eli Lewis, Kaylin Parrish, Ella St. Martin, Raylyn Tyler, and Emily Zhang. I'd like to invite Mariana back to the podium for some scholarship awards.
Hello again, just want to recognize those who are receiving summer music scholarships from the MSOPA. We're grateful to have the funds to do this, so as I call your name, if you just make your way up, and Mrs. Rose will give you your envelope, and we'll just have you line up here, and then we'll save our applause. All right, we have scholarships for summer music lessons for Lilith Brayden, Takayla Bell, Luca Ivanov, and then for summer camps for Jasper Tisch, Eliza Mann, Hayden Fox, Isabel Coleman, and Lainey Sweer. Again, thank you for your support. We know that these scholarships will be of great help in continuing to support our musicians during the summer.
Members participate in District Solo and Ensemble back in February, and if I counted correctly, 31 members on the stage participated in Solo and Ensemble. Could you please stand to be recognized if you practiced or you participated in Solo and Ensemble this year? A successful performance at District Solo and Ensemble qualifies events for State Solo and Ensemble, and we had a couple members of our groups decide to pursue that extra level of education, and they all represented Motor Shores very well at this event. I'm going to ask that they come forward and to be recognized. Drew Nielsen played a piano solo and earned a proficiency 1 and earned a Division 1 rating, so come on over, Drew, and receive your certificate. Stay here because he was also part of a quartet that included Anthony Gertner and Lila Torsen and Jacob Shantala. So if those folks would come forward too. This quartet is receiving special recognition for State Solo Ensemble, but also the Chamber Music Award. This is an award that started in 2014, if I'm right? No, 2004. And that honors a chamber ensemble that has been successful not only at an adjudicated level, but also service to the community. So congratulations on the Chamber Music Award. Ensemble also have the opportunity to participate in Honors Band and Honors Orchestra. This is a nominated event, so I have the opportunity, and our band directors have the opportunity to nominate students to participate in this event. We'd like to recognize those students who were nominated to be part of it. Unfortunately, the band Honors Day got canceled due to a snow day, so they didn't have an opportunity to actually perform. The orchestra members did have a chance to perform, and were under the baton of Dr. Joel Scott at Grand Valley State University. So anyone who participated or was nominated for Honors Band or Honors Orchestra, would you please stand and be recognized? This crew on stage has just a few fiddlers in it, 39 to be exact. So if you're a fiddler, would you please stand and be recognized? As you've already heard, there's plenty of opportunities for our students to excel here, and here's an opportunity that as a department, as a fine arts department, we have a chance to all work together. And this is through our Tri-M Honor Society. This is an international society that was established by the National Association for Music Education. The Motor Shores Tri-M chapter was established 6 years ago, and it's under the direction of its advisor, Justin Sarnes. Applications for membership are reviewed in the fall, and 64 students from across all of our performing ensembles met the requirements of participating in an ensemble, participating in either solo ensemble or the extracurricular ensemble within a discipline, having an A- or better in their performing arts class, having a 3.0 or better overall GPA. These candidates also had to demonstrate service, leadership, and cooperation. To maintain membership in Tri-M, students are required to attend monthly meetings and complete 15 hours of music-related service over the course of the school year. To date, this year's Tri-M seniors have logged over 700 hours of community service. We have 39 of the 64 members of Tri-M on stage tonight. And at this time, would all Tri-M members please stand and be recognized? So those seniors in Tri-M that are in good standing will receive a pink honor cord that they'll wear at graduation. And those students who are string students will receive that tonight. Those who are wind and percussion students will receive their honor cord at the band banquet on May 13th. This time, we are going to honor our seniors. So each senior tonight is going to receive a plaque with their name and their years of service. On that plaque, and as soon as our slideshow gets going, we will start to announce them. Several years ago, I designed a banner that hangs up in our classroom, And it says, I teach orchestra because I know no better way to open the minds, hearts, and souls of my students to the world. Why do you play? And this has been the assignment, the first day of school assignment, for the last 4 years for these seniors. Well, for everyone, frankly, but seniors for 4 years. And so, along with their award, if they've completed their assignment, I've kept their 4 years of their motivation. So that's in with their plaque tonight, along with any pins that they need to complete their letter, so they have all their years represented there. The seniors' contribution to this orchestra program has been incredible, and it's because of that individual effort that we're able to achieve so much as a group. So tonight, they're going to literally leave their mark on the orchestra program. As they come up to receive their award, I'm going to ask that they sign the back of this violin, which will be posted in our classroom or mounted on our classroom wall, so that they can have a forever connection to our orchestra program. Let's start our recognition. Dax Alm. Wesley Bell. Noah Boyden. Connor Bradley. Coy Davis. Ben DeWitt. Anthony Gertner. Bryce Gaston. Terrell Jones. Emily Kush. Isaac Model. Ava Morden. Alyssa Munson. Drew Nielsen. James Norwood Kyers. Hunter Nowakowski. Makana Onika. Nathan Opferman. Alexis Perry. Alexis Rinkema. Chesney Robbins. Damonte Sanders. Jacob Schnatala. Brooke Sullivan. Brandon Thompson. Bree Tish. Shane Tudor. Elle Williams. "28 seniors. 28 seniors. I have the pleasure at this moment of announcing a few more awards. The MSBOA Scholar Musician Award is awarded by the Michigan School Band and Orchestra Association to a senior ensemble member who demonstrates academic and musical excellence and has participated in at least one MSBOA event during the year. At the conclusion of the second trimester, this student had earned a weighted GPA of 4.235 and has demonstrated excellence in the classroom and on the stage. This year's recipient of the MSBOA Scholar Musician Award is Anthony Gertner. The Outstanding Fiddler Award was first presented in 2015 to honor an exceptional senior fiddler. This student's musical leadership and talent has helped make our group what it is today. Stage presence, extraordinary ability, and humility are all qualities of this performer. And who knew this kid had a voice? Jacob Schnatala. The National School Orchestra Award was first presented at Mona Shores High School in 1989 in the orchestra department. The National School Orchestra Award is the highest honor that can be bestowed upon a member of the high school orchestra to recognize excellence in performance and contributions to the ensemble. This year's recipient has represented Mona Shores at solo and ensemble festivals, has participated in honors orchestra events, and has been a member of the Fiddlers for 4 years, taking on leadership roles as a soloist. Pleased to present the National School Orchestra Award to Bree Tisch. The Director's Award was first awarded in 1993. The Director's Award honors the top leaders of the high school orchestra program. These students have led by example on a daily basis. Every successful organization needs those individuals who are dedicated to getting a job done well and right. And these performers have fulfilled this role in different capacities over the last 4 years. It's my pleasure to present 2 awards, one to McKenna Onika and to Elle Williams. At this moment, I'll invite Mary Ivanov one more time to the podium to present our last award.
In 2012, John and Ann Augustin started a memorial fund with the Community Fund for the Community Foundation of Muskegon County to honor Ann's parents, Carl and Rita Edquist. John and Ann were active members of MSOPA when their children were part of the program, and Ann's parents were enthusiastic supporters of the arts. A scholarship for a Mona Shores Orchestra student in their honor was a perfect fit. All seniors in orchestra are eligible to apply. The criteria for selecting the recipient is based on orchestra involvement both in school and outside of school, musical awards and honors received during their time in the program, leadership and service, along with future plans after high school. A committee reviews the applications to determine the recipient of the $1,000 scholarship. So this year, the reviewers had a few things to say about the recipient. It's obvious that music has played an integral part of this applicant's life and has given them a place of belonging and community. The student has availed themselves of many opportunities to participate in music and has an appreciation for the social and musical development that happens in our program. The student enjoyed participating in middle fiddle, solo and ensemble, singing Christmas tree and fiddlers, as well as playing the piano at tempting tables, accompanying or the choir's coffee house, and was invited to play in the Holland Piano Teachers Forum Honors Recital. He plans to major in chemical engineering at Michigan Tech University and intends to audition for the Keweenaw Symphony Orchestra and will continue to take piano lessons. So on behalf of the MSOPA, I'm honored to present this year's Edquist Scholarship to Drew Nielsen. Not an award, just a recognition of Thanksgiving and everything else that we could wrap into about 1 minute. You've heard our students say it a couple of times. Jacob and Bree both said some wonderful things about Mrs. DeRose. Our MSOPA wants to recognize that and just again thank her for her tireless dedication to this program, for the ways that she supports our students, has faith in them, encourages them, and everything else she does. Both the things that we see and many things we probably don't see. So on behalf of the MSOPA, on behalf of all of you, we just want to give you a small gift. One of those flowers is yours. You can battle Lisa for which one it is. So thank you for everything you do.
Thank you so much. Our final piece on this evening's program is Tchaikovsky's Slavonic March in B flat minor, Opus 31. It was composed and orchestrated in the fall of 1876 in Moscow for a charity concert to aid the victims of the war between Serbia and Turkey. This work was an immediate success with the intended audience, and this particular work is one of my favorites because it reminds me that great music can not only be enjoyable, but can also move and change people to create a better world. So performing this challenging work would not be possible with all the efforts of these folks on stage. This is a challenge, and I think they have risen to the challenge, and I hope that you hear that in our production of Tchaikovsky's March Song. So I'm not really sure how this happens. Not sure how it's actually time to say goodbye to another senior class. But here we are. It's been my pleasure and a true honor to get to know these seniors. Some of them for 8 years, some of them since they were little bitties, right? They're talented musicians, they're creative thinkers, they're leaders amongst their peers, but really, most importantly, they're really good people. And this is what the world needs right now, some really good people. So our final number together will be the Mona Shore's alma mater. We will start with all of us, as we all started this year playing together, and then we'll feature the class of 2024. Here's our alma mater. The class of 2024. Thank you so much all for attending our program this evening. Congratulations, class of 2024. Great things are in your future. Great things. Thank you so much.